Oh my god. Oh my god. Cut it.
Perfect.
Welcome back, Reality Cheque. Episode 3. Xay in the building.
VT Bone Taylor, baby.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Ultimatum. Okay, if you guys saw, what is it? Love Is Blind. Okay, Love Is Blind.
Same directors.
Same producers, everything.
Yeah,
Ultimatum. Okay. But we finished watching it. Now we're gonna watch what Netflix hid from the viewers. Okay, so we're about to spill some tea.
I have my own thoughts about the show. I've never seen this. I never seen what they hid.
Bro, I can already tell you I'm about to get heated from this video already, bro.
If they hid stuff from what we've seen, everybody else has seen. Oh,
I'm about to get. I need my water. I need my water on deck for this.
Let's get straight into it.
To say we're hooked on Netflix's new show, The Ultimatum, would be an understatement. What kind of drama was happening off camera that we didn't see? Xay and Colby fight. What led up to the fight with Xay and Colby?
Right, literally, because that just came out of nowhere.
The boys are arguing, but allegedly Xay convinced a woman in a bar to kiss Colby. But Xay says Colby did that on his own. The thing is, we will never truly know what happened because no one documented what happened at the bar.
Wow.
Cue the eye roll now. Ray, Jake, and April cliffhanger. Netflix really left us hanging at the end of episode 1, didn't they? It was when Ray and Jake were sitting at a table at the restaurant getting to know each other. The very end of the episode is April asking if she can join them.
Yeah.
We were so looking forward to seeing that drama unfold to just have Netflix pretend it never happened. Episode 2 starts on a totally different day with completely different people, and they never come back.
Facts. I was actually wondering about that because I was like, what the heck, dude?
Ray and Jake's secret hookup. When Jake met Ray, it became clear that the two shared incredible chemistry. It looked like they were sharing a bed almost immediately, huddled up together and giggling. And so, inquiring minds want to know, did they ever do anything more than just kiss? She said she kissed him a lot, but we didn't take it past kissing. Jake doubled down and said the only thing that they did was kiss.
You know what this reminds me of? When Aisha Curry is like saying all this stuff, and then... Hey man, I love you all both. But Steph just goes, "Yep, that's right. That's my wife." That's what it feels like. He just like
whatever she says, I agree.
I think Jake and Rachel, right? Ain't no way because
they were so cuddly. Off the rip.
They found the box of
right, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot to move that. No, I need to move that." He's like, "What the hell is this?" You weren't supposed to see that.
First 5 days on the show, but we only saw footage of them cozying up in bed together. What did Ray do to Xay off camera? The feud between couple Ray Williams and Xay Wilson has been a hot topic of discussion after seeing the start of a physical fight between them. Episode 7 showed Xay coming home at 8 a.m. after staying out all night.
I think Ray's seeing a girl
Ray
now.
waited up for him to return.
Yeah.
When they were off camera, Ray punched him and Xay allegedly shoved her.
Sorry, I hit you earlier.
Randall
bro,
and
I low-key think she's
off-camera
abusive, bro. I'm not gonna
smooches.
lie. Nobody's gonna. Hey, I have my own opinions on that because it's like it can go both ways. But like this guy is Xay, right? Is obviously a huge dude. Like this guy is what, almost
like 6'4".
At least this guy is probably like 6'7". Honestly, this dude, like if anybody claimed that he was being abused, people were like, yo, chill out.
I kind of felt for Xay in the way that like his upbringing. Yes, he was using it as a crutch, a little bit of a crutch. Even though he denies it, he has had a rough upbringing. He has had not many role models in his life. So it's like I can see where it's coming from, and he's just trying to learn. He's trying to understand.
My thing in the show is like I understood where Ray got triggered, and I understood the frustration, but at the same time, like the whole reason that you're in this show, like on the show, is to try, right? First of all, she's the one who brought him, right?
Yeah.
So forget the situation. She brought it on herself, first of all. Second of all, this guy, the whole show, was actually trying. Like, he's literally like, I'm literally doing everything. Like, give me something so that I can, like, Just throw me a rope and I'll run with it. You don't have to do that much. Just give me some. This bro, she was getting interviewed, and then the interviewer was like, "Can you explain like why you think Xay is a good partner?" And she's like, next question."
Literally, that part killed me. I think she lost respect for him a long time ago.
Forget about the height discrepancy or like the weight discrepancy or whatever. Bro, if she's putting her hands on him, it means she has no respect.
Period.
She doesn't respect him. That's what it is. But then it gets more complicated, because then if you think about the situation where like he's out till like whatever 8 a.m. or whatever.
Mind you, that is late though.
Which is correct though. Like if he was out that late, that's true. Like you should feel a type of way about that. But at the same time, it's like you should understand that he's not gonna do that for no reason. Like there is a reason why he had to leave. It's because you were acting a type of way. You can't just throw all the blame on one person and not take no accountability.
What I did find with Xay though is that when things got hard, he literally just left. Like he walked away.
Multiple times.
Single time. Every time. That's one thing I feel like definitely is a toxic trait.
And it pissed me off too, because that the same thing, Shanique and Randall, that relationship pissed me off even more, because Shanique explicitly said that she is mature and she behaves in a mature manner. Yes. But then she's gonna walk away from the conversation and act childish though.
When I saw that episode in that moment, I was like, Shanique? We talking about grown ass Jamaican parents? Shanique? No. Nah, that one, that one got me going too. That one, bro.
At dinner that he intentionally kissed her off camera.
And he kissed me.
This eventually became less of an admirable and more of an issue, because there were times that Randall would push conversations about Colby and expect Madeline to open up, but he would be vulnerable off camera.
He was only vulnerable off camera.
There's really no telling how many times Madeline and Randall kissed, because none of it was caught on camera. We only know of the one time that happened for sure because Madeline confirmed it. Colby and April's clubbing. Colby and April did go out clubbing during their time together. It would have been beneficial for production to at least use the cast members' social media accounts or text messages or
so intrusive
to give us a clue as to what was going on. This was a reality show after all. Hunter and Alexis.
But how far are you gonna go?
Right.
According to Hunter, the producers were aware he was going to propose. He just had to come up with the right moment. But the show's creator, Chris Colin, told E! News in an interview that production didn't know the proposals were going to happen.
Really?
So what gives? And we also don't know how much time they spent with the rest of the cast after the proposal episode. The only time we see Alexis again is at her bachelorette party with the girls in episode 7.
I did not like this
and we
girl.
never see Hunter again with any of the guys.
Yeah, no.
Lauren and Nate's proposal.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Cut it. They probably needed this experience more than anybody else in this show. I'm so serious. How are you gonna disregard one person wants kids, the other person adamantly doesn't? Whatever reason, that's their reason. That's fine. And you're just gonna be like,
first of all, no. Let's back up.
Oh
Let me jog your memory. They're all sitting at a No. I'm gonna heat it, right? They're all sitting at a table, right? He's like, yo, I'm like for sure gonna pick Shanique. Like Shanique is like literally for me. Like if he had chosen Shanique and Shanique chose him, he would have definitely stayed in the competition. Okay? He would have not been paying Lauren no mind. Okay? Right. Shanique is like, no, I don't want Nate. So he's like, he got rejected once, and he's like, that hurts. What the heck? I thought me and you had a connection. Whatever. The host is like, saying something about what's your problem with Lauren, and he goes, I love Lauren. Like she checks so many boxes. It just happens to be that one box is all encompassing. He actually used that word. He said all encompassing. This guy explicitly says the fact that she doesn't want kids is just, it's a deal breaker. Like I can't deal with it. He said that while they're at the table. Then he goes and he's like, oh Madeline, I'm gonna choose you because Shanique is not here no more. So I'm gonna choose Madeline.
Wait. Didn't he try to go for April?
Did he?
Yes.
So he went 3. Oh my god. So he went for April. April rejected him. Went for somebody else. This is the second time. So he goes, Madeline, I'm gonna choose you. What? First, what? Madeline obviously doesn't choose him because she chooses Randall. So he's had his eye on 3 different girls. Literally 10 minutes later, then this guy gonna stand up talking about, oh, I just came to the realization that you not wanting kids actually doesn't matter. I actually want to marry you right now.
After Colby said his part and took what his experience with Lauren, and he was like, he felt threatened. He didn't say it, but we know.
No, he was.
We know. He's like, who is this guy? I'm gonna talk to Lauren like this, da 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 da. And then he stood up right after this sincere proposal with Hunter and Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I don't like her either. But hey,
and stole their spotlight too.
That's what I'm saying. Watching it as a viewer, I just felt like.
Dude, it was literally fake. Colby, he didn't even call it. He was just like, genuinely, I just want to know, like, between 10 minutes ago and right now, what changed? Like, like, did you guys solve an issue? Like, what changed? And he's like, are you trying to tell me right now that, like, you're not happy for me and the love of my life right here? Like, who are you to be talking right now? Like, what? This guy is icky, bro.
Listen.
This guy's icky, dog.
That issue is never going away until they talk about it again. And oh my God, if he seriously dropped it, like, bro, never, ever, 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 for nobody, compromise yourself. Never settle. One thing my mom always tells me is, you never settle. There is good, there is better, and there's best. And then there is for you. So you never settle. I don't know why. Watching that, I was so mad because I was like, Lauren said yes. Oh my God, yes. Like, what? What do you? No.
She came into the oh my God, experiment. She came into the experiment kind of like a hard no. She's like, I literally don't want kids. Like, that's how she came in, right? Then she started talking to Colby. And because of Colby's personality, and he was talking her through it, and it was like, yo, I will be here for you. Like, it's more about, like, us figuring kids together. Like, he was talking about all this kind of stuff. You could low-key see that she's like, maybe it's not that I don't want kids. It's just like, you could kind of tell that she was just afraid that she would end up raising it by herself. She was really just concerned that she wasn't gonna have kids with the right person is really her fear. So I'm like, obviously, this guy Nate is not good for you. If you're a hard no on kids, but then you're kind of flexible with somebody else.
You just met like in what, like a day?
And a day, like, boom. Like if you're like, I'm literally not having kids, and then as soon as you talk to somebody else in a different way, you're like, oh, maybe okay, like opening up, like.
I don't think they're good for each other. I don't think they're gonna last. But that's not me to decide. Like. What do you think? I completely hated that situation because they definitely stole the light from Hunter and Alexis. I love Hunter. He's a sweet dude. Like
they're like, do you have a wild side? He's like, of course. I read nonfiction. Of course.
So Nate got down on one knee for what the group deemed as a lackluster proposal to Lauren.
Look,
it was awkward and weird, no doubt, and it seemed to come out of nowhere. But Lauren provided today with context not seen in the show. Nathan had mentioned his plan to propose before, after Lauren texted him with her struggles on the show.
I'll stop that so we can read that. I told him how depressed I was. I was crying and not able to sleep and was regretting coming on. He was like, I'm just going to propose to you and let's just ride off into the sunset and let's figure everything out. What do you mean ride off into the sunset? This is not...
The last 2 lines is toxic, bro. He said, I'm gonna propose to you, meaning I'm gonna marry you, and then we can figure it out after.
Bro, what's the point of coming on the show? If you're just not gonna even go through, you need to go through the hardship of like being away from your partner, the hardship of maybe having like, you know, seeing your partner have feelings for someone else, the hardship of maybe your partner Lauren, I don't know, maybe wanting kids now. Does that hurt you? It should. That's the experiment. But like what they did was just completely avoided every progress that they could have made in the show.
That was the epitome of avoiding confrontation.
That
they literally had a problem and they said, they literally said,
let me matrix that. Let me just...
What do you wish they showed on camera?
You know what I wish they showed though, for real, on the show? Is because after that weird little situation right there,
yeah,
they showed them when they went to their hotel room, and then Lauren was like she had sense. She was like, oh, I'm not gonna allow you to walk down the aisle and marry me if we still have this
big issue
over kids. I wish they like continued whatever the heck they were talking about or whatever.
Put in the comments what was your most frustrating moment in this. I feel like a lot of people can have similar ones, but at the same time more heated than others. So
like, comment, subscribe. Don't miss no videos. Turn the bell on, you know what I'm saying?
Bing bing bing. Bing bong. We out.